Paul Newman with the Champions Tour. We just wrapped up the inaugural Champions Tour Walleye event. Dylan Nussbaum's our champion. Dylan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Dylan, I spent a lot of time with you in the boat this morning, but the best thing that I learned about you is that you don't watch football, so he's not an Eagles fan. He's from Pennsylvania, but you've been on the road for 3 weeks. You have not been home. You came to Mille Lacs. You've never been here. At the inaugural Champions Tour event, you crushed them today.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was so fun and exciting. I mean, overall, it was just amazing the whole day.
You did great. We were with you this morning, and this format is so different than nothing walleye fishing has ever had. There's not a 5 fish limit. It's not the 5 biggest. It's everything you can catch. And you're 20 years old. Your competitors are twice your age and older. They've been doing this forever. They're calm, cool, and collected, but you went out there. You were cool. You put your foot on them. You stomped on them. You got off to a big lead right away.
Yeah, I mean, right away I knew going into this, I was super excited when they said we were going to start on, I guess, the west half. And just because I knew that them fish were going that I was on were going quick, and I could pluck them off pretty easy actually. So I was really excited when they said that, because I wanted to try to get a big lead, because I knew the second half was going to be a little bit slower. So overall, I mean, the first half of the day I should have moved a little bit earlier, maybe moved one spot when it slowed down a little bit, maybe just to not have so much craziness there with Drake. But overall, I wouldn't change anything now.
Well, it was fun to watch. We got you catching the fish like crazy this morning. About an hour after the second half started, you hadn't caught a fish yet. We found you. We got to film you catching your first fish, and it seemed like that got you ignited, got you rallied and refocused a little bit. And you were, it really boiled down to the lead you built, but you were able to stay on them, and you were able to catch what you needed and stay focused. I mean, 20 years old, fishing against these guys, it was really impressive what you did.
Yeah, I mean, fishing against, I mean, they are the best guys out here for walleye fishing, bass, whatever. I mean, they do it all. And to be at the top with fishing against these guys, it's amazing. I mean, coming out here at 20 years old, I was just kind of hoping I could go out and do good and maybe make it enough to go out next year. But this whole season has been great and fun, and got to meet a lot of nice people and do a lot of cool different things. Huge learning experience for me.
All right, well, learning experience. Let's teach everybody what you did. What did you catch these fish on?
Well, mostly, for the whole day actually, I was using a Fox River rod, 7-foot medium action with the Rapala flat jig. And I was using the 1 ounce and 3/16. And a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I was actually using these in 10 feet of water. And I was kind of trolling along. It was a gravel hump, and it had weed patches on top. And so it was 10 feet on top, and kind of right over the edge, the weeds kind of quit. It was like right around 11, 12 feet. And I would pretty much troll along at 1 mile an hour, just fan casting around the front of the boat. And when I'd mark a fish, I would instantly put it on spot lock, run back, and pretty much catch that fish or hit them, do something. But for the most part, that's what I did all day. And I mean, the second half I went out there, I really thought I could get them on my first spot. I was pretty much just a gravel strip, or I guess a rock strip that I was fishing, but I kind of got there, I was marking fish, and I wasn't catching them. So it was making me a little nervous. I don't know if the wind, how the wind quit, I don't know if that's what affected them or not. But I ended up making a move with 2 hours left, come down all the way south. I think it was a 12-mile run I made, and I was hoping the fish would stay there. I was fishing weed lines in 10 feet of water, and I got there first thing, and the fish weren't there. So I kind of went into panic mode and started searching. I mean, I was graphing around. I run the Lowrance HDS on my boat, and that's really what it came down to, is finding them fish and marking them. If you weren't marking them, it wasn't worth fishing. So I ended up making a few moves right there at the end, and ended up pitching up in real shallow, pitching up in like 7 feet and bringing it out into 10 feet. And that's how I got them last 5 or 6 fish that kept me in the lead.
Well, you did it. You kept your cool. You put your foot on the gas at the beginning and stayed in the lead. The biggest thing, I mean, this is the inaugural event. You won it. Everybody's going to remember that. If there's 1,000 of these from now on, it doesn't matter how big they get. You won the first one. Congratulations.
Thank you.
the walleye fishing tournament world, the future is bright with guys like this. Dylan, you did a great job.
Thank you.